Hi everybody. In recent days, I lost two people very dear to me, my adventurer godmother Doreen and the ever cheerful, lovely Aunty Donna. And I can't go to their funerals. And this is the experience of many people at the moment who, because of quarantines and the messy situation that we're all in, just can't go to the funerals. But I still need a way to mark their passing, something to remember them by. And I thought I would plant something in my garden. And what better plant to plant than a rose? So I went to my local gardening center and I just walked around and I looked at all the roses. I must have been there a good half an hour, reading about all the different kinds of roses. And ultimately I picked the one that I found the most beautiful. And it hasn't got any open buds on it yet, but it's called the Ligne Renault, after a famous French actress. And it's supposed to be really disease resistant, which is what I look for in plants, because I don't like having to treat them with any kind of chemical products. My whole garden is done on organic gardening principles. And this rose I've left soaking in some water for half an hour before planting it. And before I put the rose in the hole that I've dug, I'm going to first prepare a mixture that I'm going to plant with the rose. So in this bucket, I've got some manure, lovely rich organic matter, well-rotted manure. I've got some universal fertilizer pellets. So I'm going to put some of those in. And I've also got some potting soil that I got from the garden center. So I've given that a good mix, and now I'm ready to the next step, which is to get the rose out of the pot. Now my hole here that I've dug, it's double the width of the pot and a little bit deeper than the pot. And this will give room for all that rich organic material that I'm going to plant around the rose. I'm just going to gently tease that out. Go. And it's a good idea when you're buying any plant is just to take a look at it at the garden center, just to check that it doesn't look diseased in any way. And look at this, these are lovely rich dark green shiny leaves. They all look good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tease out some of these roots so that they can start already to spread. There we go. You see, this way they're already going to be spreading out into the soil, because you really want your rose to get well established before the hot summer months. And this is a good time of year to plant a rose. It's just after the frosts have passed in spring. Okay, so I'm just going to see when I put that in. Right, that's too low, because I want the top bit here, the base of the rose where it's coming out of the soil, to be level with the rest of the ground here. So I'm going to take some of this mixture and pour that into the hole. All right, and I might just as well take some of the soil as well that I dug out. Okay. Now there, that's good. All right, and I like how that's positioned. I've got the taller bit of this plant at the back and the shorter leaves at the front. That looks pretty. And I will backfill with this nice organic mixture all around the sides. I've got some more soil here. Nice and rich, that'll give it a good start in life. And in terms of caring for roses, there are different diseases that will affect it, like fungal diseases and bugs that will go for it. You just have to keep an eye on your roses. That's why I like to get disease-resistant roses. And you'll want to prune it back in late winter, early spring. Give it a nice pruning. And deadhead it. Deadheading means taking off the flowers when they've passed their prime. And that'll encourage it to reflower. Whenever I see this rose blooming, it'll make me think of my Aunty Donna and my godmother Doreen. And it's also a place I can come and sit and think about them and think about the other people who've passed away and who I miss very much. And I can remember them and the stories that I had with them.